Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about something that affects all of us, human data interaction, HDI. In today's world, the internet is everywhere, and so is data. Every time we use a phone, a computer, or even a smartwatch, we are creating data. This data isn't just what we type or share, it's also what machines and algorithms figure out about us, like our hobbies, preferences, or even what we might do next. As technology grows, human-computer interaction (HCI) has shifted from people working with machines to people interacting with data, especially their personal data. Simply put, we've moved from using computers occasionally to living in a world where computers and data are everywhere. Think about it. When you send a message, scroll through social media, shop online, or track your steps with a fitness app, you're generating data. This data tells a story about you, what you like, where you've been, and even what you might do in the future. Why do we need HDI? As more of our lives go online, we share a lot of personal information, our names, phone numbers, health details, password, travel history, and even hobbies like our favorite movies, restaurants, or games. At first, this might not seem like a big deal. After all, we share this information to get better recommendations, faster service, or personalized experiences. However, this brings up big concerns about privacy. Who owns this data? How is it being used? Every year, we hear about the data leaks or companies selling personal information without permission. Many people worry about how their data is stored and shared. If someone gains access to your personal data, they could use it to scam you, steal your identity, or target you with ads. This is why HDI is so important. In a world where data is everywhere, HDI aims to give people control over their personal information instead of being passive victims of data misuse. People should have the tools and technologies to manage their data actively. What is HDI? At its core, HDI is about how people interact with their personal data. Data that directly linked to who we are. HDI focuses on making data interactions fairer, clearer, and more secure for everyone. To achieve this, HDI is built around three main principles. First, readability. Data and the algorithms that process it must be transparent and easy to understand. Image, being able to see exactly how your personal information is being used or how a decision like showing you an ad was made. Second, agency. People should have control over their personal data. This means being able to decide what is shared, with whom, for how long. For example, you should have the power to delete your data or prevent a company from using it. Third, negotiability. People should have the ability to interact with data policies. This includes having options to opt out of data collection or even benefit from sharing your data, such as receiving discounts or rewards. By focusing on these principles, HDI ensures that people are treated fairly in the digital world and that trust is built between users and data systems. of the earliest idea related to HDI was called data-aware. It focused on three key roles. First, owner, the person whose data is being collected. Second, data sources, the device or platform creating the data, like your phone or computer. Third, data processor, the organizations or systems that wants to use the data. Data will introduce the idea of personal data container. This would be a tool that allows individuals to manage how their data is shared between devices and companies. Imagine having a simple app or device where you could see all the data you've shared, control who can access it, and devise what to keep privacy. Although this idea was never fully developed, it raised important questions about how data ownership and control. It also highlighted some of the biggest challenges in HDI, such as balancing convenience with privacy and ensuring that users are empowered in the data ecosystem. Building on the ideas of data-aware, a new tool called DataBox was created to take HDI to the next level. HDI is a physical device that helps people control how their personal data is collected and used. Think of it as a personal assistant for your data. Trusted platform. DataBox provides users with tools to safely manage their information. You can see what data is being collected and decide how it used. Data management. With DataBox, you can reflect on your data and make better decisions. For example, you can review how much time you've spent on certain apps or track patterns in your health data. Controlled access. Only third parties with specific permissions can access your data. This ensures transparency and prevents unauthorized use. Incentives. DataBox creates a win-win situation by rewarding users for sharing their data. For example, you might earn discounts, special offers, or even financial rewards for allowing a company to access your information. DataBox was designed to balance the power between individual and big organizations. In today's data ecosystem, companies often have much more control over personal data than individuals do. DataBox aims to change that by giving people the upper hand. Looking ahead, HDI will continue to address the challenges of our data-driven world. The future of HDI will focus on four key goals. Accountability, making sure companies and the internet are responsible for protecting personal data. For example, companies should be required to report data breaches and explain how they use your information. Personal tools, giving people easy way to manage and control their information. These could include apps that show you exactly what data is being collected and allow you to adjust privacy settings with a single click. Third, identity protection. Ensure that only the right people can access your personal data. For instance, new technologies like biometric authentications could make data access more secure. working together, helping users and companies collaborate to ensure data is used properly and ethically. For example, platforms could provide clear options for sharing data in exchange for benefits like personalized service. By focusing on three goals, HDI can help create a digital world that is safer, more transparent, and more user-friendly. In the end, HDI is all about putting people first. It aims to create a world where managing personal data is easy, safe, and fair. Imagine living in a society where you feel confident that your information is secure, where you can trust companies to handle your data responsibility, and where you have complete control over how your data is used. While there are challenges to overcome, HDI has the potential to transform how we interact with data and build a society that is more transparent and certain around the needs and individuals. Thank you for listening, and I hope you now understanding the importance of HDI in today's data-driven world.